Zinedine Zidane versus David Beckham is the sort of matchup you'd expect to see in a World Cup, but it could be happening right here in Australia. Sydney FC's massively hyped exhibition match against David Beckham's LA Galaxy is about to get even bigger. It's been revealed French superstar Zinedine Zidane could also be a part of the match, lining up for Sydney FC against his old Real Madrid teammate. It's believed the former international actually approached the Sydney club, and though negotiations are at an early stage, Zidane does seem serious interest in the November 27 match at Telstra Stadium is already huge, with 45,000 tickets sold since Wednesday. The 80,000 capacity stadium almost guaranteed to be filled.
Well, Zinedine Zidane's possible inclusion is an exciting development for this game, and joining us on the line from the FFA is John O'Sullivan. John, thanks for your time. Is this pie-in-the-sky stuff or a genuine reality?
Well, look, we do understand that the players' representatives have expressed an interest in participating in the game, and like many of these things, as the press reported today, it's very early stages, but we understand that there is a genuine interest from the players' side.
And how did it all start? Where did it all come from?
Well, look, it's just this game has been attracted a lot of interest internationally, not only here in Australia, but throughout Europe, throughout Asia, and the Americas. And his, from what we understand, that he's expressed an interest in the spectacle of the game. I think also maybe a bit of get square on his old mate David Beckham from Real days, and he's expressed an interest through his representatives.
What's the process from here, John?
Well, as I understand it, there's some discussions still to be held over the weekend and into next week, and there'll be a clear understanding along those timelines.
We've just seen Zinedine Zidane's moment of madness, of course, in the World Cup final, the headbutt on Marco Materazzi. No chance of getting Marco here, is there?
I don't think so. I don't think we'll see that match up. But what a great spectacle! Juninho and Zidane, two World Cup winners on the same team against David Beckham.
Oh, it's going to be wonderful. And what's the likely cost for someone like Zidane?
Oh, look, it's hard to say at the moment, Lee. I mean, it's still, as I said, still in early stages, but as I understand it, no figures have yet been discussed.
Well, they're former teammates and they've played for and against each other in the past. How much does the FFA stand to make here? Is it worth paying big bucks to get Zidane out? Will this be a real financial windfall for you?
Oh, look, I mean, this game for us, we've always said, is about hyping the Sydney market. Really showcasing what football is all about, the international and cosmopolitan nature of the sport. It's also about us celebrating what's going to be a festival of football. We have the AFC Gala Awards, the Gala Awards the following night, and there is some strong speculation with that we could see the Iraqi captain Mohamed Yunus in town for that also. So, it's not a profiteering venture for us. It's really about showcasing what football's all about.
And what would it mean for the game in Australia? We're talking about a 3-time World Player of the Year.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, he is undoubtedly a major talent, as is Beckham and as is Juninho. And with young guys such as Conor Socceroo, Mark Milligan in the Sydney FC squad, Tony Popovic. I mean, it's just going to be a great spectacle from the greats and the legends of the games to some of the up and comers as well.
Yeah, Bex has played limited time with the Galaxy so far, but you've got assurances written into this, don't you, that he will play some role in this game and hopefully a major role.
Yeah, well, it's exactly that. It's not some role. It's a major role, and we have got significant undertakings from the club about his participation in the match. And as we saw today, he did come on against DC United and played a stint. And the reports out of North America that he's very excited about the match, as he said in his welcoming press conference in LA, and that he'll be in Sydney on November 27th.
Yeah, well, he played 15 minutes against Chelsea and then 20 minutes this morning, as you mentioned, against DC, so it looks like he is starting to make the most of that contract, or basically justify some of the money they've paid to him. What about ticket sales for this game later in the year? 45,000 so far. I suppose you'd be disappointed with anything short of a full house, fair enough?
Well, look, I mean, we're up over the 50,000 mark as of this morning, and we are expecting a very big crowd. You never go into these events predicting sellouts, and we're very, very comfortable with where we're sitting at the moment with ticket sales.
Yeah, well, what about we go on with the A-League, and we're about to start version 3, and there's a pretty slick new ad doing the rounds. We're going to have a look at that in a moment, but firstly, what's your reaction to it?
Oh, it's fantastic. It really is really is in line with a lot of consumer research that we did after season 2, or version 2 as we called it. And what the fans were telling us was that, that when they did go to these games, it was such a hotbed of emotions, and hence the positioning of 90 minutes, 90 emotions, as you see in the TVC. It's very reflective of what people see in an A-League event. And interestingly enough, a lot of the consumers are telling us that the emotions and the excitement generated at A-League games is something new on the Australian sporting landscape. A lot of fans actually compared it to a West Coast Fremantle derby or a West Coast Essendon derby. So from that point of view, it really reflects that. And yeah, we're delighted with the ad. It's the first ad that we rolled out for season 1 and version 2 won an award last night, and we expect strong things from this one as well.
OK, John O'Sullivan, thanks for your time. Exciting times for football in this country. Zinedine Zidane, David Beckham and A-League version 3. Good to talk to you.
Good to talk to you. Thanks very much.